What's up all of you? My name is Via and welcome to my channel. Today is our first monthly weigh-in. The goal of this video and the videos to follow every month is a new tool that I'm going to be using to document my weight loss journey. In the past, when I've tried to lose weight, I've become very obsessive about the numbers on the scale and what they mean to me, and it's really damaging. So essentially what I would do is I would wake up, and after using the bathroom, I would jump on the scale to see what the number was. Then I would go to my morning workout, come back and again get on the scale just to see if that short time at the gym or running outside on the track or anything had affected my weight. It honestly borderlines on obsessive compulsion and to the degree of a possible eating disorder. So I'm really going to try and get that under control for the next couple of months with the idea that doing these monthly weigh-ins, I only get on the scale for this video. For the rest of the month, the scale is put away, duct taped in a box, thrown to the bottom of the ocean. It does not exist in my mind. During this time without the scale, I'm going to try my hardest to focus on non-scale victories. So I'm going to try and pay a lot of attention to the way my body feels, to the way I feel emotionally and mentally, to the way that my clothes fit, and to notice if there's any subtle changes in my body, if I can see that I'm getting toned in my arms, or if my stomach's looking a little slimmer. But I'm really gonna try to not put so much emphasis on that number that I see on the scale, because sometimes you can lose body fat but gain muscle. Muscle is smaller than body fat, but it weighs more. So it really kind of messes with your head when you're working really hard and you're lifting and you're running, and for the first 2 weeks you lose a lot of weight, but then you get stagnant because what's happening is you've burned a bunch of body fat, but now you're building up those muscles. Based on that, let's go ahead and look at those stats. This morning when I got on the scale, I weighed 216 pounds and 2 ounces. My upper bust measured 43 inches. My bust line measured 45.5 inches. My waistline measured 38.5 inches. My hips measured 44.5 inches. My right and left bicep both measured 13 inches around. Both my right and left thighs measured 23 inches around. My ultimate goal is to eventually get my weight down to something between 175 pounds and 155 pounds. This is my long-term goal. It's going to take me about a year, if not longer, if I can stay consistent and stay with my workout plan and my diet. For this month, the goal is to lose between 15 pounds and 10 pounds. Anything between that would be a victory for me. Doing some research on the internet, I found a couple of questionnaires that I wanted to take my time and go through the questions, because I kind of wanted to get to the root of why I want to be fit and why I'm trying to lose this weight more than I want to be skinny. Because at this point, it's not really about being skinny for me anymore, it's just about my own personal health. Your healthy life, I see a strong and confident woman. I see someone who can walk into a room full of people and just radiate confidence, and she really doesn't care what people think about her, whether or not she fits that generic mold of what beauty should look like in our society. I want to be able to live a happy and long life without regrets, without thinking, well, if I had when I was younger, maybe things would be different. I want to do it so that in the future, there are no doubts about who I coulda, shoulda, woulda been. My biological father's side of the family has a lot of issues with heart diseases and diabetes. That's already programmed into my genetic code and puts me at a higher risk of those things. I don't want my weight, something I can control, to be another contributing factor. In addition to that, my ultimate goal in life is to be someone's wife and mother. So if I'm able to lose this extra weight now when I'm young, later on down the road when I do decide to commit to someone and start a family, it's going to make getting pregnant and staying pregnant a lot easier. For this month, I'm going to be continuing my marathon training, so I'm running it about 4 to 5 times every week. I'm adding a 2-month workout from the website Dare Be. It's the Hero's Journey, and I'm going to be using it to prepare for my Spartan race that's in October. If you're interested in looking into what the program actually is, I'll go ahead and put a link here. On top of the running in the Hero's Journey, I'm going to be picking up my lifting at the gym again. I had been doing really well with it around this time last year, and I saw a lot of success with my weight loss. And in the winter, I kind of fell off of that and I wasn't lifting as much, and then it just turned into I wasn't lifting at all. Now, I was using the machines before, so this time I'm going to try to figure out how to use the free weights. I've never used free weights before, and I haven't tried because at the gym I feel really self-conscious and I always feel like someone's going to call me out for using it wrong. This is a lot for me with the running, the Hero's Journey, and the free lifting. So I'm hoping that I'm not going to burn myself out. That is a problem that I have on occasion with working out. Sometimes I try to go too hard and I end up failing. I'm finishing up a kickboxing class that I had signed up for through a Groupon. It has been a lot of fun. I really like it. It leaves me super sore. I will be making a video about that class, so you can look forward to that. I also have another 5K to do this weekend. It is a virtual race called the Friends Forever 5K. I can do it anytime between August 4th and August 6th, so we'll see if the weather holds out. Right now it's supposed to rain all weekend, so we'll see how that goes. My biggest saboteur is my inconsistencies. Basically, if I miss one day at the gym, I will let that affect my whole week, and then it affects my whole month, and before you know it, it's been 6 months and I haven't been to the gym. Also, with my eating plan, I'm a firm believer in it's a lifestyle change, not a diet. Because in my mind, diet means a quick fix that's going to end up taking the weight off, but as soon as you go back to a normal eating schedule or a normal eating habit, the weight's just gonna come back on. So for me, it's a lifestyle change. It also means that I'm not restricting myself. I'm not saying, well, you can't have chocolate, you can't have the cupcake, and you can't have pop. I can have those things should I choose to, but it must be in moderation. But the problem comes in that I decide I'm going to have a cheat or treat meal, and then that turns into me overeating during that small allotted time. And then in my mind, I've already ruined the whole entire day, so why not go ahead and just overeat for the rest of the night? And then that turns into, well, I already messed up yesterday, might as well, mess up today and get back on Monday. And then it turns into a whole week and a whole month, and before you know it, I'm spiraling down the rabbit hole and I can't stop it. As I said before, another one of my big issues is obsessing over the numbers on the scale. So hopefully by implementing this video diary of sorts, I'll be able to kind of conquer that. I think my biggest strength is also my biggest weakness. I'm one of those people that goes hard or goes home. I'm either at this end of the spectrum or this side. So I'm one of those all or nothing girls, ride or die girls. As I stated, for this month, I'm doing my marathon training, the free lifting, and the Hero's Journey. That's a lot. I could very easily burn myself out very quickly to the point that I just give up within the first week or two. It's happened before, I've done it before. So even though I get really fired up and I get really passionate, sometimes it quickly fizzles away into nothingness and I'm left eating my bag of potato chips. But the thing is, I keep coming back. I'll fall off the horse and it might take me a couple of weeks or maybe even a month or two, but I always come back. This is a journey. It is a lifestyle. I will be doing this for the rest of my life. Even if I do reach my weight loss goal in the next couple of months, in the next couple of years, I will always be training and working out and trying to stay on top of a healthy eating habit. There are going to be moments in this journey where I reach the top of the mountain only to realize that there's another mountain that I have to climb that's twice as tall. There are going to be times that I fall down, I slide halfway down the mountain and I lose all of my progress. But as long as I don't lay there sulking and thinking that I failed, I won't fail. As long as I keep getting up and I keep digging my heels in, I'm going to be a success story even if I don't reach that end goal of 155. That's all I've got for you today. Go ahead and subscribe if you aren't already, because I upload new videos every Wednesday, and I'll see you next time.